Vancouver's housing market has always been the pinnacle of Canadian real estate. It's the dream. But is it the best value for your money? Let me show you what you can get in Vancouver and why you might consider other cities like my hometown, the city of Surrey. In today's market, $2 million can get you very different homes depending on where you are looking. Vancouver offers prestige, but cities like Surrey offer more space in both home and lot size, as well as newer builds with the amenities that you might expect when spending almost $2 million. So if you're looking in Vancouver, you're probably ending up with a home that doesn't check all of your boxes. Instead, you're getting location, location, location. And for the exact same price in the city of Surrey, you're giving up location, of course, and probably adding a commute, but you aren't just buying a place to hang your hat. You're buying size, a suburban family lifestyle, and yes, likely all of the boxes are getting checked, as long as those boxes aren't location. Recently, I worked with a client who ended up purchasing a home in South Vancouver after exploring some other areas across the river. But when you see what they purchased, which was the perfect home for them, you will see that when compared to the same price point in Surrey, well, that comparison is eye-opening. So if you're debating between these two markets and you're looking for an agent to help, you can book a call with me right now using the link in the description below at a time that works best for you. Or if you're not quite ready for a purchase, just subscribe to the channel. Now let's take a look at a couple of properties that highlight the difference between these two very different markets. Starting off in Vancouver, this is the home that my clients bought in the South Vancouver neighborhood of Marpole. It sits on a 3,150 square foot lot. It features just under 2,000 square feet of living space, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a great room at the back of the home, formal living, main floor office, and yes, a double car detached garage with lane access. The reason this home was so perfect for my clients was first, it was located in Vancouver. After doing some research on Richmond and its low-lying areas at the end of a river delta, they decided that Vancouver itself was a better fit with reduced risks of problems that may come from catastrophic events like earthquakes, rising sea levels, and flooding. And yes, those are legitimate concerns in areas like the city of Richmond and the Corporation of Delta. The next reason that this particular property was so perfect for my clients is it was located kind of right between Oak Street, which is perfect for commuting by car, and the Cambie corridor with easy access to the train to both YVR and downtown. And by Vancouver standards, this is an entry-level detached property, and thankfully it was built in 1988, which is a very new home by the city of Vancouver's standards. In reality, this purchase got my clients everything they needed, and sure, it needed some updates, but it came down to picking this home or ending up with shared walls in either a half duplex or townhome for not really that much less of a spend. It was worth it to get the detached home, again, within the city limits of Vancouver. This property was on the market for only 8 days. My clients purchased it in multiple offers, and it cost them just under $2 million. But what if you don't want to live in an older home? You don't really need or want to be connected to the city of Vancouver? Well, around the same time that our clients bought there in Vancouver, this property in South Surrey's neighborhood of Pacific Douglas, very close to Grandview Heights, sold for basically the same price. This home is located on a larger 4,100 square foot lot. It's almost 3,400 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, and it has all of the modern amenities that you would expect in a basically brand new build, as it's only about 3 years old. Now, I personally was not part of this transaction at all, but I picked this property because I was actually in this home when it was first constructed, and I had a client that bought within that exact subdivision. Now, this home has a modest fenced backyard, as the garage is front access, but it also comes with some other very enticing features like an open concept on the main, modern everything, large 5-piece ensuite, and yes, a legal 1-bedroom basement suite that will easily rent for $1,500 to $1,600 a month,
or maybe a little more.
But this home is for someone who either does not mind the commute or they work from home multiple days per week. Yep, there's an office in this property too. And most realistically, even though this home is just a few blocks walking distance from the shops at Morgan Crossing, most folks buying into this area are doing so for the suburban family lifestyle with access to community centers, pools, and of course, activities for the kids that are tied to the athletic parks. Again, I was not involved in this sale whatsoever. However, it does look like it also went into multiple offers as the accepted price was slightly above asking. So now what you have to do is find out which one of these cities fits your lifestyle and budget better. Let me know which one you would pick by leaving a comment down below this video. And if you're seriously considering Surrey as an option for your next home purchase, well, you had better watch this video to learn more about the city before you make what might be the largest purchase of your lifetime.